Hi, good morning. This is your lunar eclipse in Virgo reading. So for people who don't know, the lunar eclipse occurred on March 14th at 6:59 a.m. So I will be doing a full moon lunar eclipse reading to help you know what you can expect and what you would be feeling the effects of for the next 6 months. Starting off with the lovers, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. The lovers speaks of you attaining harmony and balance within as a result of balancing your masculine and feminine energies. It speaks of you being more in tune with yourself and improvement in your communication skills. You know, Virgo is ruled by the planet Mercury. All right. The lovers also speaks of partnership. What I see is partnership with yourself, your higher self, being able to tap into your divinity, because Virgo, the sign, also represents divinity. It represents meticulousness, organization, and it also speaks of tendency to overserve or people please. Okay? The card that clarifies the lovers is the Knight of Pentacles. That is a slow moving card. It speaks of slow movement towards a particular place. So for you, in terms of this balance within yourself or this inspiration to balance aspects of yourself, you're now going to begin to see breakthroughs in your physical world to show that, oh, finally you're going to start enjoying the work that you've done on yourself internally. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, look at the car, the horse. The horse is tired. It's been a long journey of working and not seeing any harvest or breakthrough, but now you're going to receive a breakthrough, maybe with good news, a financial compensation, financial opportunity, business opportunity, something that is tangible and will bring material value. Okay. The next card is the Justice card, clarified by the Ten of Swords. The Justice also speaks of balance and harmony in places where there has been imbalance and conflict and miscommunication. It speaks of clarity. It speaks of karmic justice. So expect to receive some form of karmic justice. Eclipses have to do with fated events and destiny, okay? You being at the right place at the right time, meeting the right person, and it unfolding in a way that you never expected. Just know that you'll be receiving your rewards for things that you've experienced in the past, the hardships that you had to go through to attain this balance within yourself. Okay, so if you have any miscommunication or conflict with anyone, expect that to be sorted out with this eclipse. As I said, the planet Mercury rules Virgo, and Mercury has to do with communication and thoughts, all right? So utilize that to your advantage. The card that clarifies the Justice card is the Ten of Swords, speaking of the ending of cycles. Full moons have to do with ending of cycles and the beginning of new ones. An old self of yours has died. You've experienced an ego death of some form, or will be experiencing an ego death of some form. And what this involves is shedding of old things attached to your old identity, the way you used to think, your beliefs, your possible toxic behaviors, anything that is ending. That cycle of yours is ending to give you a rebirth. And this rebirth is to push you towards your divinity. In order for someone to really tap into their divine, they need to let go of burdens that are hindering them from attaining that frequency, which is why the next card is the Ten of Wands, clarified by the High Priestess in reverse. The Ten of Wands talks about release. Emotional burdens that aren't yours, responsibilities that aren't yours, projections, insecurities, releasing them all. This eclipse is going to help you to do that, because Virgo also has to do with detoxifying. So whatever is coming up this period, these are things that you're meant to work on, solve, close. Some closures need to happen, some completions need to occur, all right, so that new beginnings can happen for you. So with the Ten of Wands here, as you can see, there's stress relief, there's peace, and the burdens have been removed. And because of that, you have the High Priestess in reverse clarifying this reading, or this card, sorry. The High Priestess in reverse talks about showcasing your intuition, your intuitive power, your ability to communicate with the other side, your attunement to the other side, the messages that you receive, the downloads that come to you naturally, the gifts that you have that are spiritual and intuitive. It's time for you to showcase it. You would have more confidence to showcase it because of the burdens that you've released. Maybe how people see you, maybe how you wanted people to see you, and how that didn't benefit you, despite all the people pleasing that you were doing, or over serving or over giving, which is why you were carrying all of these things in the first place. Now that you've returned these energies to the people that own them, you are now free enough and have that peace to show who you really are internally, to show that your internal power, how strong it is, how intuitively powerful you are, and how you can change the world with those gifts. So it's time for you to step into that power and show the world who you really are. King of Pentacles is saying that within the next 6 months, you'll be attaining some form of financial security and stability if you're on this spiritual path, okay? If you're on this particular journey. King of Pentacles speaks of, what's the right word? Financial stability, security, abundance, generosity, a strong, secure personality, knowing yourself, being rooted firmly in yourself, hence the throne, okay? This is what you're going to find yourself achieving and attaining within the next 6 months. The card that clarifies the King of Pentacles is the Nine of Pentacles, that speaks of financial stability and security and upgrading your status and upgrading your living situation. People knowing you for the work that you do. You planting things and, enjoying its harvest, you enjoying abundance and wealth that you've done on your own. It speaks of financial independence. You are going to be so proud of the person that you become as a result of using this eclipse to your advantage and completing cycles that have been wanting to come to an end for a while now, but you didn't have the capability or the awareness at the time. Wherever Virgo is in your chart, whatever house Virgo rules in your natal chart, that is where you'll be experiencing amplified endings and completions and new beginnings that will be profound. It is also where you'll be experiencing karmic justice, and abundance and stability will come from that. So if you'd like to book a personal astrology reading with me, you can contact me through my Instagram or on my Core Spirit website. Thank you so much for listening. And if you'd like a tarot reading, you also know where to find me. Have a lovely eclipse and good luck for these next 6 months. Bye.